Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are recreating the 60s inspired look. In my 5-minute perky ponytail tutorial, I got so many requests to do the makeup look, which was super 60s, and then I saw this image on We Heart It and I was like, oh, that is so Vogue, so cool, and I wanted to recreate it with the little cigarette and the wine glass, but then I don't have wine or wine glasses and we can't really run out to the store at this point in time. And also, I have actually fake cigarettes from like a costume store, but I thought maybe that was a bad idea. So we're just recreating the makeup, and of course this is a wig. I didn't chop my hair, but I actually really love this style. So let me know what you think. And also, this is a very weird time. I'm sure we're all coping in weird ways. For me, I'm in a very small Manhattan apartment and I always work from home, but now my boyfriend works from home. There really is no alone time, and it's definitely an adjustment for me when I have like loss of control at all. I pick up my skin. Really bad habit, but I'm telling you guys this because I won't be starting tutorials off with a bare face for a while. I really bruised my skin, and yeah, it's obviously a little bit of an embarrassing thing that I do, but I know a lot of you guys have said you struggle with it as well because I have mentioned it over on Instagram. So let's get through this together. Do stuff that makes you happy. For me, that's makeup, that's making videos. So I hope you guys like this one, and if you're looking for something to do, I would love it if you tried out this look and then tagged me because I love featuring you in the video. You'll see that at the end as well as a mini haul, and let's get started.
And I already have applied high coverage foundation, and let's brighten the skin with concealer. The photo I'm using for inspiration is really bright through the center of the face. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I like this one, and it has shades of very light concealers for very fair skin or for highlighting. Popping it into a V shape. I don't like to apply too much because I already do have a heavier foundation on, and then I'm blending out with my favorite blush from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the contour brush, but I really love it for foundation and concealer. Time for contour to help mature my face, and since the eyes are going to be super round as well as this kind of round hairstyle, it's nice to bring in a sharper contour to the cheekbones. Brush a cool tone contour under the cheekbones, blending out as you go, and I also like to add this a bit under the jawline. For the nose contour, I'm going more subtle. When there's a lot of attention to the eyes, making them appear quite a bit bigger, your nose will inevitably look smaller. So I'm not going to snatch it in too much, but I'm going to add some shape to the top in between my eyes, like in my inspiration photo, and I like to add more of a structured look to my tip. Fave powder is by Hourglass. I'm patting this radiant powder over the highlighted areas to set, and if you're looking for a great setting powder on a budget, I always recommend the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Finisher. A product I totally forgot I had was the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Contour Duo. I'm using the bronzer to soften the contour I already applied and a little highlight to the cheekbones, but not going for a strobe look this time. Bit of a natural glow. And this whole picture just reminds me of Chanel, so I decided to use my favorite blush from Chanel, the Jus Contrast in the shade 440. You can totally skip blush with the look, but a peachy rose is perfect, like from any brand. And giving my bangs a touch up with these brutal scissors. And one of my favorite Too Faced palettes is the Natural Lust palette. The big square palettes from Too Faced are really easy to travel with. I love putting them in my suitcase, and they last forever and have so many shades. I'm starting with a light white base. The image was a bit more muted, and I didn't expect this white to be as pigmented as it was, but you can go with a pearly white like this, or a shade closer to your skin tone if you want it to look more like the image. You don't need to use super expensive brushes to recreate this look. The only brush I would invest in is like a small blending brush. This one from Charlotte Tilbury has made a big difference in my looks, and foundation brushes like the ones on screen, I do recommend going a bit higher end, but otherwise you can definitely work with cheaper brushes. And what I loved about this shot was the rustic feel. I'm going with a yellow gold and a dingy green through the crease. This is fun because a lot of the 60s looks I've done are more bright with pops of purple, but this one is more earthy. Bring the green shadow under the lash line as well. And with a precise brush, start creating an exaggerated crease. I don't have the steadiest hands, so I like to slowly build up the line heavier on the outer and inner corners, and I'll switch between a black and gray shade and tap off the excess before slowly etching in. With a bronze shade, I'm going back and forth, blending above the black, and then bringing in more depth with the black again. I don't know how many times I've used this tiny brush that comes with the Revlon Color Stay Cream eyeshadows, but it's great for details. I love how small the brush is, it's just really easy to use. So I'm creating a sharper line again on the outer and inner crease to touch it up. And I'm working on the other side here. One of my favorite products for fixing any mistakes is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil Base. I treat it like an eraser for removing darker shadows. If you are enjoying any of these tips and tricks, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and it's time for the most important part of this look, the liner. We've put in the work for the shadows, so we definitely want to be careful with the liner. I find it safest to plan out with a pencil as long as it's super creamy and you can sharpen it to a fine tip. My favorite liner pencils are from NARS and Urban Decay for sure. Planning the line in the inner and outer corner, and I love to dot under the lashes so the bottom mascara really pops and looks doll-like. For the liner closest to the lashes, I love Benefit Roller Lash, or my original fave I used to always use in my videos but just ran out of recently is the MAC Brush Stroke Liner. And for building up liner, again, I find it's easiest with a creamy pencil. So once I have the line closest to the lash line, I'm going to start bringing up the line, and I'm using NARS again on an angled brush. This is kind of acting as a gel liner, and I love the blend of pencil and liquid liner for control, and both of these products have a matte finish, which is very retro looking. Other eye, I was checking the inspiration photo, and by the way, this case you can get from my merch store, super girly. They're my lip print, and my friend Sabina used watercolor to make the print of them for the case. And for lashes, I went with the double demi wispies from Ardell. I love the density of the lash with the thicker liner, and it also has a thicker band which really helps with the glue not showing. This mascara is so glam. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex with Diamonds, and I'm blending the natural and falsies together at the base. I don't want too much length, we want it to be more focused on the liner. And then I love smaller plastic wands for lower lashes and control. Definitely less of a chance of smudging, and I'm building up the bottom lashes in the center with L'Oreal Paris Bambi Eye Mascara. I feel like Peanut from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide in this wig a bit, but then let's just finish it up with the lips. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Cheat Lip Liner. It's a holy grail of mine, and I'm overlining the cupid's bow a bit, and then the sides of the lips just a bit. And I was deciding between these two shades here. I went with my favorite NARS lipstick called Toled. I'm not sure how to say that. I think I've mentioned this in several videos, and this is such a beautiful finish. Hairspraying the bangs in place. With wigs, using hairspray really helps style them. And there's the iconic rustic 60s makeup. I know I do a lot of 60s, but it's my absolute favorite style of makeup, so if you have any other 60s requests, let me know, and if you want more inspo from the decade, scroll through my Vintage Vibes playlist.
I hope you enjoyed this 60s inspired bombshell look. My eye is watering. I can feel this lash starting to move. Oh my god, I worked so hard on this look. Okay, if it starts getting smudged, hopefully you're too far to tell. But I thought it would be fun to do a haul of some items that I was gifted from Revolve. I am in the process of just going through my closet, so I'm selling a whole bunch of my stuff on Poshmark. Many of it you guys have seen in videos, and I love shopping on Poshmark. You can find the coolest stuff, so I always try to track down looks from TV shows. So I showed this on Instagram already, but it's just so fun. This is Serena's sweater with the sequins. As soon as I saw it, I paid a whopping amount for this for Poshmark anyway, because usually things are pretty marked down, but I just wanted it so bad. So I got that, and yeah, I hope you guys will shop my Posh. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've made some friends on my Poshmark. And anyways, here are some of my favorite Revolve pieces that I've been gifted recently. So this is not sponsored, but of course, I mean, I picked them out and I love them, so I wanted to show you guys. This is from Lovers and Friends LA. It is a bodysuit, and I love the stripes and the little ruffle here. If you love bodysuits, I love them for skirts, for jeans. They look so good. Size up, because I like things really tight, but then it's too short if I go like the size I normally get. So I got extra small here. I should have gotten a size bigger. It would have been a lot more comfy. So definitely go one size up for bodysuits if it's like a stretchy material. And then next I got this gorgeous dress that is so girly and fun. I can't wait to wear it in the spring. So I love the front of this. It's super soft and again has ruffles. I love ruffles. Next up, I got this little tiny beach bag. I was supposed to go to Florida right before, you know, travel wasn't advised anymore. So this is adorable. I got a crochet bikini to go with it. It'll have to wait for summertime, but it's even really cute for spring. So I thought that was pretty dainty and fun. Next, another bodysuit for just like a basic. This one is from the brand Privacy Please, and it has a ruffle and it's just ribbed. And I love that, and I paired it with a really adorable skirt. This reminds me of Alison De Laurentiis in Pretty Little Liars, from like that scene where she finds Arya's dad cheating. I really like it. It's kind of vintagey, and where's the little, there's like buttons down it. Am I going crazy? Oh, here we are. Okay. There's tiny buttons in the front, and I just think this is really unique. This next top is a little tube top, very pretty, pink, has some lace, super girly, and I'm really into that one. And then finally, this dress, let me zip it up. It's so pretty. I wish I had it when I did the Lily Collins look for her wedding scene, because I feel like this is pretty similar, and I really love all the lace detailing, puff sleeves. It is a mini dress. Oh, that would have been perfect for that video. It turned out anyway, but really cute. And this is from the brand Lovers and Friends as well. I think that's one of my favorite brands to shop. And then my final piece I wanted to share is this fun pair of boots. These are from the brand Ray, and they take some time to break in, like around the ankle. Maybe I just got too big of a size, so there was too much give. I did find they hurt my ankle a bit, but I'm good with like heel this size when it's thick. But these are really cool. So there is my mini haul. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, let me know what you'd like to see from me, and again, I'm sorry about skipping foundation for a while, but anyways, here are a couple of my, that is loud, here's a couple of my favorite photos from you guys. I love to see you guys switching up your style, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!